Hello and welcome to the Eagle Discovery Channel. We hope everyone is having a great day. Our team works tirelessly for over 12 hours a day to bring you the most important news updates. If you'd like to support us, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Ukraine's major counterattack on Russian territory. In a surprising turn of events, the Ukrainian military executed one of its most significant counteroffensives on Russian soil. The attack, which occurred yesterday afternoon, saw thousands of Ukrainian soldiers initially caught in a vulnerable position, surrounded by enemy forces. However, through a combination of strategic ingenuity and effective battlefield maneuvers, Ukraine managed to reverse the situation, gaining a crucial advantage over Russian troops. The Russian military's ineffective strategies and coordination failures played a pivotal role in Ukraine's success. A key weakness emerged when North Korean reinforcements, dispatched to support Russian efforts, were left exposed in the battlefield. This tactical vulnerability allowed Ukrainian forces to seize critical territories, long contested in the ongoing war. Military analysts predict that this counteroffensive could significantly weaken both Russian and North Korean efforts, shifting the momentum in Ukraine's favor for future engagements. Hey there, where are you from? I want to know which city you're watching our video from. Please leave a comment so we don't feel lonely. A small action like this will motivate us to make more videos. Thank you and much love to you. The Kursk region crisis. Russia's plans in peril. The Kursk region has become an epicenter of escalating conflict, with Ukraine making substantial gains despite Russia's efforts to curb reinforcements. Russia has been attempting to cut off Ukrainian support and logistics, but the dynamics changed dramatically following President Volodymyr Zelensky's recent address to the nation. In his statement, Zelensky emphasized Ukraine's growing military strength, revealing that the country now boasts a force of 880,000 soldiers, with additional reinforcements continuously arriving. This surge in manpower has put Russian forces in a precarious position. Desperate to maintain control, Russia has been scrambling to fortify its positions, fearing that its grip over Kursk and nearby regions could collapse under Ukrainian pressure. If Ukraine continues its aggressive push, Russia may be forced into defensive strategies that could hinder its broader war objectives. Putin's desperate measures, the North Korean reinforcement debacle. In an attempt to bolster Russian defenses in the Kursk region, President Vladimir Putin reportedly authorized the deployment of North Korean troops via military aircraft. However, this operation turned into a disastrous failure. Ukrainian air defenses detected the aircraft deviating from its flight path and promptly intercepted it. The plane, carrying a significant number of North Korean reinforcements, was shot down, resulting in substantial losses for Russia and its allies. Interestingly, Russian state media has remained conspicuously silent on the incident, likely to avoid public acknowledgement of another strategic failure. Meanwhile, Ukrainian intelligence has highlighted how the region's challenging topography, comprising rivers, dense forests, and mountainous terrain, has provided Ukrainian forces with a natural advantage. These geographical features have made it increasingly difficult for Russian troops to maneuver effectively, further complicating their military efforts. Russia's bizarre tactics, sinking vehicles to build bridges. Faced with Ukraine's relentless resistance, Russian forces have resorted to unconventional and seemingly desperate tactics. One particularly unusual strategy involved modifying armored BTR vehicles with metal and wooden components, then sinking them to create makeshift bridges over water bodies. While the concept was theoretically plausible, its execution was riddled with failures. At least 2 of these modified vehicles became completely unusable due to structural weaknesses and miscalculations, rendering the operation ineffective. Military experts view this approach as a reflection of Russia's growing desperation, as traditional engineering solutions have proven insufficient or impractical in the face of Ukraine's defensive measures. North Korean troops abandoned in battle. A particularly shocking event unfolded on January 17 when a Russian-led assault on the Malaya settlement went awry, leaving North Korean troops stranded. The failed offensive resulted from a critical communication breakdown, leading Russian forces to retreat without informing their North Korean counterparts. Left isolated in freezing conditions, the North Korean troops were quickly overwhelmed by Ukrainian advances. With no reinforcement or means of retreat, they succumbed to the relentless Ukrainian attacks and harsh winter elements. This incident further illustrates the fragile coordination between Russia and its allied forces, raising concerns about the effectiveness of their joint military efforts. Ukraine's tactical use of modern warfare technology. Ukraine's ability to integrate modern warfare technology into its strategy has proven to be a game-changer on the battlefield. One of the most effective tools in Ukraine's arsenal has been miniaturized thermal imaging cameras. These advanced devices played a crucial role in detecting North Korean soldiers attempting to hide in frozen forests, leading to their swift neutralization. Additionally, Ukrainian special forces have been utilizing precise satellite and drone-assisted targeting systems to coordinate attacks with unprecedented accuracy. These technologies have not only enhanced Ukraine's offensive capabilities, but have also helped minimize collateral damage while maximizing strategic gains. With continued advancements in warfare technology and an ever-growing military force, Ukraine remains steadfast in its efforts to repel Russian aggression and reclaim its occupied territories. As the conflict evolves, Ukraine's ability to adapt and innovate will likely determine the future trajectory of the war. Aviation warfare: Russian supply lines under attack. Ukrainian drones have played a critical role in attacking Russian supply lines, severely disrupting their logistics and limiting their ability to reinforce the front lines. Recently, a drone strike ignited a vital fuel depot near Kursk, causing extensive damage and significantly reducing Russia's armored vehicle capabilities. Satellite imagery confirmed large-scale destruction at the facility, with secondary explosions indicating that multiple fuel tanks were hit. This attack is part of Ukraine's broader strategy to systematically degrade Russia's ability to wage war by targeting logistical hubs, ammunition depots, and transport networks. Analysts believe that continued precision strikes on Russian supply lines could create logistical bottlenecks, making it increasingly difficult for Russian forces to sustain offensive operations in contested regions. Putin's response: Russian generals deployed to Kursk. In a last-ditch effort to regain control, Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered the deployment of 2 high-ranking Russian generals, along with a substantial number of troops and military assets. The reinforcement aimed to stabilize the situation in Kursk and prevent further Ukrainian advances. However, Ukraine's second offensive flipped the situation, catching Russian forces completely off guard. Western intelligence sources suggest that Ukraine deliberately leaked misinformation to Russian military intelligence, causing them to miscalculate the timing of the next attack. As a result, Russian reinforcements arrived in Kursk, only to find themselves under immediate assault by Ukrainian artillery and drone swarms. The loss of command structure in the area further exacerbated Russian difficulties, with reports of disorganized troop movements and supply shortages. Bersin falls, a major blow to Russian border operations. Bersin, a strategically located border settlement, fell into Ukrainian hands after a sudden maneuver. Russian troops, unprepared for the attack, were caught resting, allowing Ukraine to seize significant amounts of Russian military supplies and ammunition. Ukrainian forces exploited weaknesses in Russian defensive lines, using a combination of special operations forces and mechanized infantry to overrun Russian positions. The capture of Bersin marks a significant turning point, as it allows Ukraine to stage further operations closer to key Russian supply routes. Additionally, intercepted Russian communications suggest that morale among frontline troops is plummeting, with many soldiers questioning the effectiveness of their leadership. Russian convoys in chaos, a failed attack on Kursk. On January 17th, Russia launched 48 attacks in Kursk, coordinating a convoy of 50 military vehicles in small groups. This offensive was intended to push Ukrainian forces back and reassert control over the region. However, Ukrainian forces effectively countered these moves, using a combination of landmines, anti-tank missiles, and kamikaze drones. Reports suggest that nearly all 50 vehicles were destroyed, along with 98 Russian soldiers. Ukrainian forces leveraged advanced NATO-provided anti-tank systems such as the Javelin and NLAW, alongside domestically produced kamikaze drones, to inflict heavy losses. The failed attack has further exposed weaknesses in Russian battlefield tactics, with some analysts describing it as a poorly coordinated and desperate attempt to regain lost territory. North Korean troops facing heavy losses. Reports indicate that North Korean forces, unfamiliar with modern warfare, are suffering heavy casualties. Their outdated tactics, reminiscent of the 1980s, are proving ineffective against Ukraine's drone warfare and strategic defenses. Some North Korean soldiers have even attempted suicide rather than face capture, highlighting the extreme pressure they are under. Eyewitness accounts suggest that North Korean units are often deployed in human wave attacks, a strategy that has proven ineffective against Ukraine's heavily fortified positions and superior battlefield intelligence. Ukrainian commanders report that many captured North Korean soldiers appear malnourished and poorly equipped, raising questions about the level of support provided by Russia. The presence of North Korean troops in Ukraine has also triggered concerns within the international community. Both the United Nations and South Korea have condemned North Korea's involvement, warning that it could lead to further geopolitical instability in the region. Ukraine's next target: cutting off Russian fuel supplies. By targeting Russian fuel depots near Kursk, Ukraine aims to cripple Russia's armored divisions. A recent drone strike in Kaluga set fire to a major fuel storage site, with experts predicting that the resulting damage could take over 10 days to extinguish. Ukrainian military officials emphasize that disrupting Russia's fuel supply is a key component of their long-term strategy. By systematically attacking refineries, fuel convoys, and storage facilities, Ukraine seeks to force Russia into a logistical crisis. This approach is already yielding results, as reports indicate fuel rationing among Russian frontline units. Further strikes on Russian infrastructure could severely limit Russia's ability to maintain prolonged offensives, effectively shifting the momentum in Ukraine's favor. Some military analysts suggest that if Ukraine continues its precision strikes, Russia may be forced to scale back its operations due to fuel shortages. The bigger picture: North Korea's costly gamble in Ukraine. North Korea reportedly deployed 11,000 troops to Ukraine in exchange for supplies and financial compensation from Russia. However, estimates suggest that nearly 4,000 of these soldiers have already been killed or wounded. Many experts question whether North Korea can sustain such high losses without internal repercussions. South Korean and Western intelligence agencies are closely monitoring the situation, as there is growing speculation that North Korea may be using the Ukraine conflict as a way to offload potentially rebellious or politically unreliable soldiers. If losses continue at this rate, it could become difficult for the Kim regime to justify its involvement, especially if evidence of the high casualty count reaches the North Korean public. In addition, reports suggest that some North Korean units are being assigned high-risk missions, often with little chance of survival. Ukrainian resistance forces have noted that North Korean soldiers are frequently deployed in frontal assaults with outdated equipment, making them easy targets for Ukrainian defenses. The future of the Kim regime. Could Ukraine's war spark internal unrest? The high number of casualties among North Korean forces in Ukraine could have significant consequences for the regime. Historically, North Korea has concealed military engagements abroad, but the sheer scale of this conflict makes secrecy difficult. If public awareness grows, internal unrest could become a serious threat to Kim Jong-un's rule. Analysts suggest that if discontent within the North Korean military rises, it could lead to internal power struggles or even small-scale mutinies. Additionally, families of deployed soldiers may begin to question the government's motives, particularly if their loved ones do not return home. Should the situation escalate, North Korea's involvement in Ukraine could backfire, weakening Kim's grip on power and potentially forcing him to withdraw troops to prevent domestic instability. Meanwhile, Ukraine and its allies continue to monitor North Korea's actions, with some suggesting that targeted information campaigns could accelerate internal dissent within the secretive regime. With ongoing drone strikes, advanced military strategies, and tactical counterattacks, Ukraine is successfully pushing back Russian and North Korean forces. As the situation in Kursk remains critical, both Russia and North Korea face growing challenges. We will continue monitoring developments closely. Stay informed. Subscribe for more updates. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay updated with the latest developments. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more updates soon.